Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live. Peace.
It's Dave Jaha with Eddie Hearn for ThaBoxingvoice.com. How's it going, Eddie?
My new boys, the Boxing Voice. How are we getting on over there?
Yeah.
Are they coming over for the AJ fight, I think?
I think so, yeah.
Good man.
If you invite us.
Yeah, you're always invited.
Yeah, we'll be there. Let's start with your year so far. Without blowing smoke up your arse, great year so far, Eddie. DAZN,
Yeah.
2 stadium fights. AJ takes the WBA from
WBO from Parker,
WBO from Parker.
Bellew beats Hay.
Yeah, amazing.
White beats Parker. Yeah, been good. Long way to go. We're only in September.
And White also in contention for possibly the WBC crown as well, so it's great. After Amir Khan today, if he does beat Vargas over on Saturday night, what's next for him? Do you think that fight with Brook can finally happen?
Yeah, I think that you've got 2 real options in Brook and Pacquiao. Both fights are capable of happening. For me, the Brook fight happens a lot quicker than the Pacquiao fight, and I think a lot easier as well. But, you know, a lot depends on Saturday night. You know, it's not only a test to come through, it's a test to see how he holds up physically, how the hands hold up. He's had a very strong camp as well, so it's going to be an interesting night. Vargas talked a great game, as did his team, and I do believe, you know, they're going to come to win on Saturday night, and I think they're going to give it everything.
Do you think possibly after this, I mean, no one wants to overlook anyone, but we've got Garcia versus Porter happening on Saturday night as well. Do you think that's a fight that could be made? Yeah,
that's another great fight. Obviously the Garcia Khan fight first time around was a great fight. Didn't end the way Amir wanted it to, but he would love another shot at Danny Garcia. There's loads of options for Amir Khan. I mean, Terence Crawford, Errol Spence as well. So he's in a good place. He just needs a good performance against Vargas, and I think this is the perfect kind of fight for him to show where he's at in his career. And I expect Amir Khan to look devastating on Saturday.
He looked devastating against Phil LaGreca, obviously blasted him out today. I mean, Vargas brings a different kind of game, doesn't he? Yeah,
he does to LaGreca. I mean, look, I think some people are a little bit harsh on LaGreca. He got caught very, very early. He trained very hard for that fight. But, you know, Chris Johnson said that LaGreca wasn't looking good in sparring either, and Vargas is. Vargas is apparently a beast. Vargas has trained for 10 weeks. Vargas is going to knock Amir Khan out, apparently, so we'll see. But I do expect a tough fight. And, you know, whenever you get an opportunity as a fighter like Sammy Vargas knows if he beats Khan on Saturday night, he has absolutely cracked it. And they seem to think that Amir Khan's damaged goods. You know, as they said, I'm not sure about that at all. And I think Amir Khan's, like I said, going to look devastating on Saturday.
How's Kell Brook coming along with his injury?
Yeah, he's all right. He's back in training. I mean, look, you know, Kell had the opportunity to box in September, and he sort of said to me, look, I'd rather go into a big fight in December. So that's what we're looking at for Kell Brook. He'll be there on Saturday night. Of course he wants the Amir Khan fight. You know, he will come to 147 for that fight. He's in training already, which is important if he's going to make 147, because he needs a very long camp. And, you know, I hope that potentially, finally, we can just get it over the line. But again, we'll see. Plenty of options for both, but ultimately, you know, very important to get Saturday out of the way first.
Eddie, what did you think of Amir Khan's comments regarding Kell Brook finding it difficult to come down to 147? Do you think that's something that...
It is difficult for him to come down 147, but he will do it. For the fight, Amir's made it clear that he fights at 147. He's not interested in catch weights, he's not interested at light middleweight, and I think it's an advantage for him to fight Kell at 147. Again, over a 15-week camp, not too much of an advantage, but Kell's willing to give that up to make the fight, and you know, again, we'll see what happens.